Hi, everyone. My name is Rita Crompton, and we are coming to you from not so sunny Pittsburgh today. The last couple of days, I have been at the American Specialty Toy Retailers Association trade show, and yesterday was the day I was presenting, and that's what I really want to talk to you about. But in a side note, if you have got a toy that you are trying to bring to market, this is the show. Oh my goodness, it was so much fun. So back to yesterday, I was presenting to the store owners about the best way to get a new product into, and there was a gentleman there who just gave me such a hard time. I mean, it was like he just had a bone to pick and I was a lucky devil pulling on the wrong end of it. But the point is, his issue was about intellectual property. And he kept wanting to tell me, no, inventors don't need to file their own intellectual property. Find the licensee and then just license it to them and let them file the intellectual property. No, no, and no. And you've heard me say this multiple times. No, you do your own intellectual property. It is the only leverage you have if they start shelving you the product, not manufacturing. If they own the patent, all right, they control the product. No. You file your own patent, you control the product. So how does this relate to Archimedes Offspring? If you want to be part of the vetting process and you want to receive funds from Archimedes Offspring, you have got to file your own patent. Allowing the licensee to do it you lose control. And so for most of our inventors, that's just, you're done, you're over. You have to control the intellectual property in the United States, and if you've got a really good product internationally as well. So what are the steps? Well, after you have the professional search done, and that was the one that we talked about the other day, a good comprehensive search, you need a patentability opinion. You need to be using a registered patent attorney to determine, do you really have something? I get a lot of inventors who file pro se. No, this doesn't work either. There's a reason these guys go to school and spend a lot of money to learn how to do this. It is whether or not you are infringing on someone else, and it's about how well the licensee could protect this, because they're going to pay to defend the patent. And so you want to make sure you give them the very best possible shot at defending you if someone else infringes on you. So the patentability opinion, what we're looking for in step 2 after you've had the comprehensive search done is that opinion. And if you need an attorney, you want to use someone that the vetting committee feels is a good attorney for the hourly fee, let me know. I am more than happy to find a good attorney for you. If you've got one of your own, that's fine. It cannot be your kid brother in school, all right? That doesn't work. It cannot be a friend that you met who practices law and has never done a patent. Registered patent attorney means that they're registered with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. That is what will put you in having the best possible chance of getting this through the gauntlet at the USPTO. Registered. I don't mean to keep repeating that word, but you have got to understand how important it is. So once you've got the patentability opinion done, then you fill out the application for the vetting process. A lot of people will come to me and they've already filed a patent. That's fine. What you do then is you go ahead and you fill out the application, and then you send us the patent that was filed, whether it's a provisional or a full utility. Design patents can be used as well, but part of what we want you to explain then in the vetting process is why was it a design patent rather than a utility patent? There's a lot of people come to me and say, well, you know, my brother's friend is a registered patent attorney and they did it for me. Well, they may have just wanted to get their friend to be quiet. So they do a design patent and they don't care. All right. They don't care. They can do a design patent, your patent pending, go to market. That's not what's important here. The difference between the utility patent and the design patent, it's easy to read about it. But in a nutshell, the design is the way it looks. Top to bottom, left to right, front to back. It's two-dimensional. The utility is how it is used, all right? Now, that's not practicing law without a license. That's something that you can look up and discover yourself. I encourage you to do so, all right? Learn the difference. If you can file the utility patent, it's a stronger patent. That means instead of making it a square, somebody made it a triangle, but it's still doing the same thing, you are still covered. So it's really important to understand those nuances. Read as much as you can. There's a good book out there called Patent It Yourself. Don't do that, but read the book. It helps get you familiar with the process. All right, you don't want to pay a registered patent attorney to educate you. Go with some education so you control the hourly process and what's going to be done. You know what they need, right? That's what you want to do. Educate yourself as much as you can. Hire the professionals when you need the professionals. When you're getting teed up for Archimedes Offspring and you're going through the vetting process and filling out the application, we want you to have the best chance possible, not only to be picked for the vetting process and to receive the funds, but have the best possible chance in the marketplace. That's what the investors are looking for. Take the time to go to archimedesoffspring.com. There's a Q&A page. So take a look at that page. A lot of your questions can be answered there. If they're not, email them to me, Rita at archimedesoffspring.com. I'm easy to find. If it's a simple, straightforward question that we hadn't considered before, we may even add it to the page. If it's more unique to your situation, we'll get back to you with an answer. But by all means, take a look. $75,000 can get an inventor from I have an idea to a trade show all teed up and ready to go. And maybe I'll see you next year at the Astra Show. Have a great day. Rita Crompton.